Have you ever considered being a transcriptionist? Do you know what a transcriptionist is? Have you ever even heard of a transcriptionist? No? Let's get into it. What is a transcriptionist? Well, to put it simply, a transcriptionist is somebody who is going to either take audio or video or an interview of some sort and put it into words on paper or in a digital document. Some of these things could be, for instance, a transcript for closed captioning or subtitles on videos like this one for YouTube. Another option could be law enforcement transcriptionist. Yes, I said law enforcement. Believe it or not, there are actually people who work at the local police department, city police, county police, state police, FBI, and all the other agencies for law enforcement. And those transcriptionists take everything out of the interviews and reports and everything else, and they transcribe it into documents. Another good example of this is the court clerk in a courtroom. You know how she's always sitting there in front of the judge, listening to what's getting said from the judge, the witness, the prosecuting attorney, the defense attorney, all that? The woman that's sitting there typing on that little keyboard is a transcriptionist. She is literally taking every word that is getting said by every single person and putting them in a transcript. That's why every now and then you'll hear the judge go, "Hey, read that back." And then they will read from whatever section down to whatever section the judge needs. That way they can re-reference. Okay, the judge said this person said that, the witness said this was said, this was said, this was said by this person, this was said by that person. That, my friend, is a transcriptionist. Now, why do this? Well, why do transcriptionists? Because you can make a fair amount of money. How many words per minute can you type? The quicker you are and the more accurate you are, the more you can get done. The better you are at typing at a high rate and accurately, the more likely you are to be able to make a higher amount of money. There are people like myself who do these videos. You have other businesses. You have content creators in general. You have business owners in general. Companies who want transcripts done but don't want to spend the time doing it themselves. And in which case you could create your own business, whether you want to do it as a side hustle, part-time, or full-time. And then you can charge by the project, by the hour, by the set amount of time. Okay, well, here's a job I have for you. It's 10 podcast episodes, we'll say. And I need these done within a week. Okay, 10 episodes within a week. You could then turn around and go, okay, well, 10 transcripts within a week. That's going to take me X amount of hours. So it will either cost you this per hour, or you can go, okay, we'll bundle them all and it will cost you this for the entire week. Now, some people will tell you to give a discount, some people won't. It's entirely up to you. But I will tell you this, figure out what your value is for your time when it comes to something like that, and then go from there based on your prices. If you're somebody who can do 120 words per minute and you have a high accuracy between 95 and 99%, 99.9%, then $20 an hour minimum. Yep, I said it. $20 an hour minimum. I don't care if one document is going to take you 10 hours. $20 an hour minimum. Now we'll say, like, if they're going to do the week-long project, we'll say that week-long project of those podcast episodes, maybe they're a half an hour episode, each one of them. Okay, so that may be only 30 minutes of audio, but how long does it take you to type that 30 minutes of audio? Okay, you can do 120 words per minute. Cool. But what if the person on the podcast is talking about 1,000 words a minute? Probably not, but just throwing it out there. What if they are one of them kind of talkers? They can spit out a lot of words in a very short amount of time. That means you have to be super fast in order to keep up with them, or you're going to have to do so much and go back, re-listen, and go forward, and go back, and go forward, and go back, and go forward. So you could end up having a 30-minute episode that could take you 2, 3, 4 hours to transcribe that 30-minute podcast. So now you've got $20 an hour times 3 to 4 hours. That's $60 to $80 for that one episode. Times that by 10. That could be $600 to $800 that you're making instead. See what I'm saying? Being a transcriptionist, you can do this at home. You can do it remotely for a company if you want to be employed by them. You can do this as a freelancer on things like Fiverr or Upwork or any number of the other job or freelancer websites. You can offer this as your own thing on your own website. You can offer this on social media. It doesn't take much to go, hey, I can type, I can transcribe this, I can do this. This is my skills. This is my expertise. This is my hourly or project rate, whatever it may be. Or maybe you're one of those like me that might do a quote for individual services. That way, everything is a case-by-case basis. They can go, okay, I've got 2 podcast episodes that are an hour long, or I've got 10 YouTube videos, or I've got a interview recording, whatever it may be. You can then quote them based on the time and what you believe it's going to take for you to do that project. Again, like I said a moment ago, $20 an hour minimum. And that's not my rate. I'm telling you, $20 an hour minimum. Why? Because you value your time just like I value my time. And if a burger flipper at McDonald's or Burger King can get $15 an hour to stand there and flip a burger, you can make $20 an hour typing a transcript at the minimum. In my opinion, it takes more skill as a transcriptionist than it does to be a burger flipper. I said it. I'll be the asshole for saying it. I don't care. I'm being realistic. I know I can type at 120 words a minute myself. I'm low vision. So if I can do this fairly accurately, between 95 and 99.9% accurately as a low vision individual, I know I can make $20 an hour. So there's no reason that you can't charge $20 an hour. Like I said, if a burger flipper can make 15 bucks to stand there and go, and that's it, you can make $20 an hour typing on your keyboard. So now, have you ever considered this? If you have, what are your thoughts on it? If you haven't, why haven't you? Do you not have the skills to type quick? What is preventing you from doing something like this? I'm actually interested in hearing your thoughts. So I hope you found this helpful and informative. If you have any questions, by all means, please drop them down below as well. Until the next time, stay safe, have a great day or evening, depending on where you are in the world, and we'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to check out one of these videos over here, as one of them may interest you as well. See you later.